What is that, eh? You know, I guess if you come from Europe outside the country, you're coming from kilometers away. But if you're coming from the U.S., you're coming miles away. Before I carry on, there was a neat little picture I had as my backdrop, right? And that picture was taken by a Sean Kennedy out of Penticton, originally out of Ottawa. Anyways, yeah, Sean Kennedy said, "You like my picture?" I took that. Yes, I do. It was one of a kind. And you can see in the picture there that it was all surrounded by grads, right, from a grad class. I just thought it was really cool. So, yeah, we got to stick it on the backdrop here. Anyways, yeah, back to deciding. What do you start part two off with, you know? We do have the dragon boat races, which is really cool. I'll explain that. That's going to be coming up. Let me see. We got tubing. People come from around the world just to float down the channel, sit on a rubber tube and go from one lake to another. Well, for those of you outside the viewing area, that is going from Okanagan Lake all the way to Skaha Lake. And it can take up to, depending on how fast the current is, up to 4 hours for that cool ride. A lot of people, they travel miles and kilometers even just to get here to do that, right? So anyways, yeah. So you know what I decided to do? Let's kick it off. Penticton V's. Now, everybody recalls, if you're a true hockey fan, you're going to think of the series in 1972 where Team Canada went over to Russia and clobbered the guys, right? Everybody remembers that, right?
Bernoyer has it on that wing. Here's a shot. Henderson made a wild stab for it and fell. Here's another shot. Right by the score. Henderson has scored for Canada. Henderson right in front of the net. And the fans of the team are going wild. And this crowd is going wild. Here it is again. Now look at Phil Esposito. All hard in here. Now watch him work to set this up. Henderson missing his first chance. Now Esposito fires it back, and Henderson dumps that puck right in the net for a beautiful goal.
But let's go a little local now. Let's go to Penticton before the 70s. All right, because the biggest moment in civic hockey occurred March 6, 1955. That afternoon in Krefeld, West Germany. The Penticton V's, representing Canada as the defending Allen Cup senior hockey champions. They defeated the Soviet Union 5-0 and won the IIHF World Championship. Bill Warwick led the way with 2 goals for his memorable physical squad, and Ivan McClellan earned the shutout. Although it's commonly thought by many that the name V's refers to victory, well, the name actually represents 3 types of local peaches. One is Vade, Valiant, and Victory. Before they won the MOA Cup, they won the Fred Page Cup in 1967, and again in 2015. Now, the V's were Mowat Cup champions in 1968, 73, 80, 81, 82, and 1985, as well as 1986. Then they were also Centennial Cup champions, also in 1986. Now, after 26 years since their last RBC Cup appearance, the Vs advanced to the championship game in the 2012 RBC Cup in Humboldt, Saskatchewan, defeating the Woodstock Slammers 4-3. Now, in 2019, the league was shut down due to COVID-19. Now, they are playing hockey again, except they're in their training season right now, and they're actually leading the league with 26 points, 4 points ahead of second-place team Nanaimo Clippers. So, this could be their year again. They're 13 wins, 1 loss. Now, a lot of the success comes from the GM and head coach, Fred Harbinson. He's in the 14th season as head coach for the Vs, and the third after signing a 5-year extension that's going to see him at the helm through the 2023-24 season. A season record of 544 wins and 162 losses. I'd say that's a pretty good record. This segment brought to you by Blue Planet Eco Eyewear. These premium polarized sunglasses are made with recycled plastic. Plus, for every pair sold, we donate a pair of corrective glasses to a person in need. And plant a tree. Just click the link and use coupon code Mike's Moment for 15% off. Do your part for the planet.
A lot of times, and I don't know if you had sisters when you were growing up, but a lot of times girls are dressing for each other. So I don't know how old your girlfriend or wife is either, but they do dress up to impress one another and sometimes just to feel better themselves. So if she is comfortable expressing herself in front of you, then you would both become more comfortable with how she expresses herself to the outside world. You could make nice suggestions such as, let's do up one more button on your shirt, honey, and then take your picture again.
Dragon boat racing. Well, it's got its roots in ancient myths and legends. It began more than 2,000 years ago in the valleys of southern China as a fertility rite held during the summer solstice to ensure plentiful crops and to avert misfortune. Well, early dragon boat races were mock battles to awaken the hibernating heavenly dragon. Why is it called dragon boating? Well, one common folklore is that dragon boating came into existence because of the drowning of Q1. The more credible story is that dragon boating coincides with the 5th day of the 5th month of the Chinese lunar calendar, which is May-June. This festival is called Duan Wu, summer solstice. On the next episode.